bro, the mural is showing the future to how to come. I don't know that. It's like, I don't even think that at all. No. The person that drew the mural, this kid, I don't think was prophetic. At all. I do not see that being the case in this situation. At all. No. I think that the mural is what happened before in the past in pre-Void Century, Void Century. I do not think it's any sort of vision of the future, and then they scribbled it all down. No. I don't buy that. I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't buy that. I think that's way more. I think that it'd be kind of crazy to have, all these texts about the first world, second world, third world, and then this entire thing is just the future. No. I think that's way too much glaze on the future third world. No, way too much. When all you need is that one page right there and you're fine. I don't think it's the future. I think this is the past. Because I think that it's for sure indicative of how do you say it? Of what used to happen, or what did happen. The Norark was created at one point in time because they needed it to be created because of the cataclysm that happened as a result of this right here. Where I think that this bird right here is probably representative of the sun god, or something that is beyond what is natural of the earth itself, like what Vegapunk says. And then this is the earth itself trying to fight out with the powers of the unnatural forces of the undying flame, or the forbidden star. But actually, let me let me just do this, okay? Let me just the forbidden star is very likely the flame a power source that is better than Mother Flame. That's Monthner Flame. I will read your donation. Just let me stew, okay? I'm gonna get to everything, all right? I'm just yapping right now, but I'll get to your donation. I promise you, I will, okay? Everyone has their donations. There's plenty on YouTube too. Trust me, I'll get there, okay? But this is not a donation read-through stream. This is my research stream. But it's for you guys, true. I will not deny that. Okay. A power source that is better than Mother Flame. However, its origins are unknown. Okay. That's a very important detail too. We do not know where the undying flame or the forbidden flame comes, or the forbidden star. We don't know where it comes from. See, I think Syl said the same thing too about the star's power could come from dead people. So you guys said before too in chats, right? That what people are mining here is like their souls. So it's like they're giving up their souls as a means to do something, right? But this makes it feel like the undying flame is some sort of philosopher's stone from FMA. It's a philosopher's stone from Full Metal Alchemist, where you just culminate the souls of everybody into one undying, all-powerful power source. I don't know if Oda does that. I'll be honest. I could be wrong, but I don't know if Oda does that. But if we follow the theme of Devil Fruits, it could be this energy, the star. It could be desire, inherited will, the intangible substances that maybe form something like the sun god through the forbidden star, which is a similar process to how you make devil fruits. This man said heavenly tribute. So soul for power, not soul, desire. Dreams. Desire, dreams, hopes. These sort of mental energy. I'm gonna say that. 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 The mental energies. Maybe.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, let me see here. Much love. What are these? Okay, because you know what it is? Hold on. For all the folks that say, hey, you know, actually, it probably is. You know what? Fuck it. Here's why I'm saying fuck it, and my pitch is getting higher. Because I just realized when we look higher, look at this for a second. If this is soul power, why the hell is soul power near the moon? Hold no, wait, hold, give me a wait. Whoa. If that's soul power, why is soul power next to the moon? This seems more like stars near the moon. And there are things that people do that involve stars, particularly stars that move across the sky. What do? You wish. You wish upon a falling star. It's a common thing that everyone does. Honestly, this could be these lights, energies, they could be wish upon a forbidden star. Wish upon a forbidden star, wish upon a falling star. Wishes, hopes, dreams, desires. We're cooking right now, see? Fuck. God, man, what is Oda doing right now, man? God damn, son. The energy, the mental energy. Oh, my finger just moved. My fingers just moved and magic happened. Hold on. Time out. Okay. Could you say that inherited will is the same thing as having dreams and hopes and desires that carry on to the next generation? God's plan. Yes, definitely. Okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking right now, do you think that you would pull up NL's cover? I got NL's thing saved somewhere, dude. Always have. Yep. What you want to know? What you want to know? I got an NL folder, my boy. I got an NL folder, my nigga. A fucking folder. He's the only character that I have over Shanks and Sanji. NL. I got a whole NL folder, my nigga. A whole fucking what you want to know? Yeah, absolutely. Wait. NL's not a jobber. Stop it. Yeah, NL's my number 1 favorite character in One Piece. Number 1, he's numero uno. Number 2, Sanji. Number 3, Shanks. Wait, hold on. Fuck. Let me. Inherited. Will that gets passed on to the next because that makes, I think, a lot more sense, chats. I'll be real with you. I think that makes a lot more sense than just being soul power. If it was so, because to me, doesn't it almost feel as if like the star gets bigger? So you have a small star next to the person that's deceased, and then over the course of time, the star gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then bigger, huge. But then they go into the city, it seems, and then the stars kind of shrink. There are certain things. What is Oda's thinking about? Oda keeps Luffy a child for a reason. Not a child, but he keeps him childlike mentally, right? Like Goldie Roger, in many respects, is mentally a child. The same thing for Luffy. You argue Shanks the same way too. And the reason why is because I think in the story of One Piece, Oda pushes the idea that in order to reach your dreams, hopes, ambitions, the things that you really desired in life when you were a kid and so on, you have to sort of maintain that sort of innocence. You have to maintain that mentality and not be corrupted. Not be corrupted by the monotony and the minutia of the world around you. It's almost like a saying of, I don't want to give an excuse for the deadbeats out there, but the sense of responsibility that folks are weighed down with a lot of times prevents them from achieving what they really want to in life. So it kind of starts off like you have, as you grow, your hopes and ambitions grow, but then you go into society, you have to go through the day-to-day rigmaroles, the day-to-day lifestyle, and then your hopes and dreams start to diminish as you wind up aging. I think that could be it too, because I think a lot of this is way more metaphorical rather than literal. I'll be honest, I think it's like 80% metaphorical. I think so. But it kind of goes against the idea that the kid drew this just because the child wouldn't about these things. Maybe. I don't know. Because, to be fair, wouldn't a giant kid be like 25 years old or something? I don't know. So they're not necessarily, like, they're old, but I guess they're a kid, but they're not like a normal 10-year-old. You could argue that. That's the first thing. The second thing is that I don't know if they were a genius, right? I have no idea. Maybe they could have been a genius. They could have been spot on with the IQ. Who knows? Third thing is that it depends what they were taught. Who taught them, what they learned, how, like, you know, superstitious they are, things of that sort. And then fourth thing, what if it's actually like not a kid? I think it's assumed to be a child, but what if it's actually not a kid at all? And they're saying it is a kid because of how bad the drawings are. Like someone that's older could draw a lot more sophisticatedly. You could argue that. Maybe. So I'm on Whole Cake Island. Leave, nigga. What are you doing here? Nah, Rattlegore's stupid, bro. Okay. The city being a cloud machine is interesting. Is it? You think it's a cloud machine? I don't like what we see in Egget Island with the Sky Cloud creation machine. I don't know what that. The stars are also next to the moon. When you wish upon, yeah, when you wish. Yeah. Desire. Forbidden Star. I think. See, it kind of gets complicated, though. The whole thing is complicated as fuck. Let me see what you guys are saying. Actually, let me get a Twitch first, because I know you guys have been waiting for a minute now. Let me just... Oh, wow. Oh, Zowdy 40. Imagine if Megumi Shitani directs this mural episode, and then Frankie looks at the mural, we see each section being animated. Like we see it moving, Maxim with animated lightning, the ships moving in the sea, the elevators going up, and stars beaming. Even if it's just some simple children picture book, like 2D animations, that would be clean. That would... What you just said there sounds like some of the greatest amateur content in history. Each gear moving, each frame slightly moving, each little horsey moving, each star gleaming and shining, each plume of smoke from the building moving, each bolt shine. I have to be woo. If she sees this and understands English, let her know. I mean, she should be like, let me take care of this chapter. I don't want no one else touch this chapter. I mean, no one else. All right? Me and Keisuke Mori, no one else. Like, literally, we got this. Because, damn, that, what you just said, imagine the sort of Paper Mario animation we get for this Jormungandr snake clashing with this gigantic bird. And then the moon, dude. What you said right there was some fire. I ain't lying, that was heat. Young B. Check the planets above the moon. One of them has the same. Yeah, that we got the earlier. Young B, still didn't do. Zadiza again. That I got earlier as well. Okay. Burgundy, I got you. Look at the fire serpent and Loki in the mural. They have the same pattern. Loki's legendary fruit is the fire serpent. Hold on. If Loki wants to destroy the world, Loki, you think, has the Jormungandr fruit? Interesting. That okay? Because I remember I had mentioned before that they have the same thing, but I don't know if that actually matters. But now you okay? Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You could have just cooked right there. Timeout. 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 Let me. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see here. That actually might be fucking nice. Has the same design as the red line snake. Might signify, though to be fair, it's not Loki. Those are ancient giants, but it does look like Loki, right? His great, yo, this man said the streets are saying that Kaido's a fish. That Kaido's a fish. Oh shit, that's a fish, and that fish is Kaido. Okay, might mean a Devil Power related. Might mean Loki has a power related to the snake. Though, I need to say this, though these people are just ancient giants. Okay, that's just something I have to. So we'll have to mark that down. Oh Jesus. Okay. Oh, let me see here. We have so much to cook. Maybe Loki's desire to destroy the world could be a metaphorical thing, and more to tear down the status quo. It's not a bad idea. I can fuck with that. I can. Okay, what do you have so far? Pollution or early Earth, planet, first world. Two possible. Let me add to this too. Let me add to this too. World of darkness. Like Florian Triangle. Okay, I'm gonna add that right there. With a question mark, obviously, because now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We're getting somewhere for sure. But there's just so much. There's just so much, man. There's just too much, actually. Holy fuck. Okay, so we have a gauge on the stars. I think so. We have a gauge on the snake. A note to where they don't have to necessarily be gods. That's fine. Arc Maxim blueprints. We don't know where they came from. That's a very important detail too. I don't think we knew. Hold on. Does anyone know if we actually know where he got those blueprints from to make Arc Maxim in the first place? No, right? I don't think we actually know that. No. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. So we don't know, but it's ancient for sure. And it's flying, so it kind of signify. Oh no, this one's kind of simple, you could argue. Though I don't think it's Uranus, I'll be honest with you. I don't think that Maxim is Uranus, but Maxim is basically a sky version of Noah. You could argue that in some sense here. The sky folks had their own ship, just how people of the land and water had their own ship to survive. So so it could actually signify too that some folks did. What was the idea? Someone had a very good idea that was interesting. someone mentioned before on Friday that notice how there is not a single different race of people outside of the winged race over here. But every person that we see, yeah, they're only humans outside of one winged person. But over here, there's a cornucopia. Over here, you have minks, automata, you have Lunarians, you have mermaids and fish folk, you have Tontata. Why is it the case? Clones. I mean, I guess they could make clones, but I guess they had the power to make clones back then if they wanted to, for sure. But how about Zunisha's thing is a bit weird. It's strange. I'm not gonna lie with Zunisha, but I'll get to it soon enough. Let me just add this note too. I'm gonna add this note because I think it's an important thing to keep in mind. That may not mean much. I'll be with you, but I'm gonna note to that. I will note to. I'm gonna start too. Notice there are only regular humans in the first part of the mural, except one person with wings. But there are many. Get the fuck out of my way. But there are many races in the second part of the mural. Yeah, left. For anyone that reads other way around, left. Okay. Oh, hold on. There it is. Okay. Cole, the white-winged creature. I think it could be a Skypian because I think it. You know, you may have a point there because I think the Skypians. It could have signified that they were always aliens. So remember how we said before that there's an idea where you had the aliens in the NL cover story. The aliens in the NL cover story. Let's get to our boys here. So the aliens in the NL cover story. They could be people that used to live on the planet, but they escaped the planet, let's say in part because of the power of the Forbidden Flame. They escaped the planet and they were able to thrive, live in space as a result of that. So when you go to the ancient ruins on the NL cover story, we see how they lived on the moon. What's it now? NL's Great Space Mission, an education in painting. The ancient Moonanites with wings. And then the Moon City Blicka, they fled to the blue planet in search of resources. So the people of the moon probably were always aliens. Shit. Let me mark that too. That's an important detail. You know what? I need to stop saying that because every freaking detail is important detail. Every damn detail is an important detail. Are the The winged races. They are likely, or they're, I should say, they're likely aliens. Yeah, they're likely. Even back then. Okay. It's Hermes. It's wait, you mean Hermes or homies? What are you talking about? Oh, Kaku. Yeah, true. Kaku. Bet. Kaku. Okay. So, what else do we need to tackle here? A lot. But what else? Let me see what else we can tackle right now. We got to the stars. We got to that. We didn't touch on the gears, but I think the gears could be. Well, I mean, what I said before about, no, I'll just add it here. Stop it. No. Okay. No. I'll do a whole new word. I'll add what I said before here too about the idea that this is hyperventilating, where this is actually not necessarily a. This is not a actual thing going on, but most of it's metaphorical of means the planet. So yeah, I'll add the thing here. The gears, the eyes, they're like suns. Really? Okay, I see what you're saying with the eyes because they have the eye thing of it. But I think the gears look more like suns than do eyes. Like if you notice here, the symbol of the sun on Nika's shield and this symbol too, they kind of look at the gears. Where I think it's, again, another symbolic means of dreams and hoping. There is no Panda Man, bro. There's no Panda Man. True. Hey, yo, bet. The gears have teeth? Hmm? Okay. Let me write what's before here too. In the okay. A cycle. No. The city can be a. Yeah, it can be metaphorical. Absolutely. Yeah. Stop. No. Hey, stop it. Yeah. Darkness? Burden? If the stars are hopes and dreams, they grow over the course of time, but slowly fade as the reality of life and time take fuck, how do you spell stifle? Okay, there you go. Yes, thank you. Got it. Stifle them. Okay. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that these two connect. Real quick. There is a chance that this is more and people are mining for something or giving their soul energy to some. Would they give their soul energy to the undying? I don't know. Time out. Let me. Hold on. For all the Philosopher's Stone believers and overachievers, why is it that we believe this idea when it seems like the Forbidden Star existed before any of that? Out of curiosity, why? So it's a big mom, but why though? Like, why would the Forbidden Star need the souls of people, like on that big mom shit, if it already existed? It feels like it already exists. Why would they need it? Bucket, I'll make this a video or something because there's gonna be a lot to just digest. I'll make this a video, my thought process of how we go through it. Equal exchange? Dude, we are really going FMA. We're going FMA heavy. Damn. Stars of Hope to create doubt, to create devil fruits. I think devil fruits are created over here in second world, not first world. Okay, I'm talking about first world. First world. No, I know, I got you. First world. I think there are no fruits that exist. So to be fair, this could all just be not necessarily all first. This could all be second world. But hey, you know, if you don't use the original language, it's kind of misleading. They probably bring people back from the underworld. They're bringing people back from the underworld, like it's Odin having his soldiers where you can tap into Valhalla. Wait, so is this Valhalla? This man says glorious purpose. Oh, God. That's a thought. I won't deny that. Could be Bible reference in Tower of Babel, Genesis. Ooh, where God separated the people who tried to climb up to him and created a ladder to heaven. He separated them by changing everyone's language. But this could be everyone's race change also happening after the Great Flood. I think that could be the same thing, but at the same time, language is still there. Everyone speaks a common language for the most part. The ancient language is gone, but everyone does speak a common language at this point in time. And then even all the other races do. So giants, Fishman, and Merfolk, Tontata, and they all speak the same language. But it could be significant of something else entirely. You know, or it could be, let's say, the passage of time, because it depends on how much time is passing from one to another, right? It depends on how much time is between this and this. Is it a few hundred years, thousands, tens of thousands, or millions? Because if it's millions, you can argue that's actually more so a case of evolution after the first great cataclysm, or after the first world was destroyed. The first world was destroyed probably through the rise of the Red Line, or the creation of the Red Line, or the fall of the Red Line, if you want to get really fucking spacey theme right there. You know what I'm saying, baby? Hell yeah. And then, after that, you have maybe, if it's like a few 100,000 of years, maybe they started to evolve. Maybe. That's tough. Because we've never seen anyone in the story come back to life other than Brooke. So it's likely not a life and death. We're actually reborn, truly. But then it looks like they're carrying something when they always come back, or when they're first born. And if it is the Big Mom soul thing, time out. If this is the Big Mom soul thing, they're not giving it away. I mean, like, maybe you think that first they are. So right here, they go up and they have the soul thing. But then the soul thing's here. And then they bring it back with them? Or is it... Oh. Fuck me. Now I'm starting to wonder if this is like Zunisha. Well, that we thought before. If this whole thing is Zunisha, and then this is a fucking elevator, and then these are all resources that people are bringing from the cities to live on Zunisha and the elephant herds, and also Noah, to escape the disaster that is the battle between these two forces. It could be like super, I don't know, man. That sounds kind of dumb, but I don't know. It's a tribute, or they're bringing resources so they can live and survive the cataclysms that is happening between these two forces of the extraterrestrial forbidden sun and the territorial, not territorial, the what's the name? Whatever. Terra, Gaia, the Earth itself. A conveyor represents people's dreams and aspirations getting bigger, and those become fuel for the machine, represented by a giant monster, which then produces children who are fed back to the cycle of dying dreams that fuels the machine. Well, I agree with you for a second, and then I was like, hold on, time out. Because you're getting pretty dark there. They become fuel for the machine, represented by a giant monster, then produces children. So the children hopes and dreams, and then they all just get fed into the monster. And then they just die. And then they get cycled through over and over and over and over and over again. Like in the Matrix, where like you have folks that live and die in those pods. And then that is nourishment for the machines. That got cryptic as fuck. Cole, you know the story of Faust, a German folklore about a philosopher who made a deal with the devil for more everlasting knowledge? No. I'm saying this for the first world, that the first world, the ancient kingdom, could be doing a whole death and rebirth cycle, potentially for more godlike knowledge. Like their advanced technology because I believe the ancient kingdom are not as noble as we think. I don't think there is a death and rebirth cycle. I'll be honest. Meaning that I don't think that people are actually dying and then coming back to life in any real way. Outside, let's say, Brooke, but he's the only one. And I think and in my personal opinion, there are no fruits being used in the first world. There are 0 fruits. Outside maybe the first sun god ability. But that's what I think. So let me just put that here too. That's what I would argue, okay? Note. I'm an extra star this too. I don't think there are any devil fruit powers that exist in the, or I guess during the first world, except for sun god Nika. Maybe. Okay. Because I think that the fruits start when the world ends. I think that the tree, here we go. Fuck it. All right. Because now we need to get to the tree for a second. All right. Because I can get lost in the sauce while I share here. Let me touch upon some things in Second World too. What are the wings though? On this, I need him to help me mix it to the. Good question. I have no idea. Cole, you don't think they could be the first of fruit traded for their souls? No, I don't think so. I think that because I think that the fruits start to, because it looks like the first world got destroyed. The first world seemed to get destroyed, and then they rely on the sun god. Right here, the line. A breath stirred in the. Hold on. Let me get the right translation. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest summoned its devils. I think that's devil fruits. I don't think that there's any. In fact, hold on. Let me see. Let me. The earth is engulfed in flame, and the hearts of men burn with desire. They reach for the forbidden star. From worship prayers, the sun god rose, beckoned by the enslaved. The god of the land was enraged with a serpent of fire. They cast the world into ruin. Darkness fell, death reigns. They will not meet again. The only time devil is mentioned is in World 2. That is the only time. The only time it's ever mentioned is in World 2. It's never mentioned in World 1. So that's why I just have to believe. I have to believe at this point in time that in World 2 is when you have the existence of the fruit powers. So what the breath of the starting the abyss and the god of the fruit is, well, I guess we get that now. Yeah, World 1 were like hockey merchants. I don't know if they were hockey merchants, but they were people that relied on other shit, not fruits. Forest god equals Emu, devils equals 5L. Does Emu give you forest god vibes at all? Someone mentioned before that maybe because Emu is always chilling in a field of flowers or like in an area where you have like grass, shit like that, it could be forest god related. Maybe. Three emus. What? Okay, let me just mark this down. Okay, let me just. I'm Let me just mark this down. Okay. The only time the word devil is used is in book 2, Way of Earth. This devil could mean the creation of the devil fruits and the god of the forest is nature. Not Naruto. A tree. Plant. The reason why, and again, before we, yeah, right. Imagine Naruto just coming, Rasengan! Okay, listen. The reason why I think we have to take into account the idea that Imu is not a god, quote unquote, in the same vein as you would think, it's not the forest god or the earth god, is because if the sea god part, if that sea god part is just the water levels rising, then it's not really a god. It's a natural phenomenon that the Elbathian people, whether it be the kid or whether it be the person that wrote the Harley text, they're just denoting to it as a god. Right? Back in the old days, there were these phenomenon that would always happen. Landslides, lightning strikes, floods, volcanic eruptions, right? And because of these natural phenomenon, people back in the early days would associate these things to gods. If there was a flood, you would associate that with a god. If it was raining, God is crying, right? If it was lightning bolts, the god is angry. You would associate these natural phenomenon that are natural parts of the world with deities. But the Elbathian folks seem to be of the older type where they would associate these things to deities, yes, rather than actual scientific weather phenomenon. Emu is sensed the god hand. Listen, the guy hand be like, yo, who the fuck? Why are you just black? No. What just no. Get rid of the silhouette, dude. What's going on? No, get your punk ass out of here, bro. We don't know how you look like, bro. You have to have the energy. Like, what if Emu pulls up and looks like hella dweeby? Glasses, buck teeth, hella nerdy. Oof. We don't need that drip. Nah, that negative drip in the god hand? Hell no. Let me see here. Or devil could refer to elders, and the god of the forest is Emu. It's tough, man. Emu is male Nami. Oh boy. To be fair, Cole, in the first world, I think there's a case there's a case reading between the lines because the mention of Forbidden Star is telling us that the Ancient Kingdom are trading something for forbidden power. We don't know. Something that is beyond their own comprehension, which is why the word devil may not be said in the first world, but just the context of the first world is clearly they're doing something deliberately mischievous and devilish? Maybe, but I think it's actually, it depends on your perspective. Are they doing something malicious and devilish because they want to be, because they're doing something against the world wishes and natural order? Because they're enslaved and they're getting, or the world itself is improper in some way? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can argue that the natural order is for them to be stuck and suffer the way they are as it is. But folks didn't want that, so they used unnatural means. This guy right here, I think this is the sun god. Unnatural means to try and escape that. Hold on. How is it 8:15? Oh my god. Yo! No way, dude. There's no way. There's no way. What? Fuck. How are we still... There's just no way. There's just no way. All right, let me get some donations real quick. Elijah, appreciate you. Watching from Morocco. Keep up, King. Much love. In which world Nefertari Lily does exist? 50% is the other message from D. Roger in the bottom right again. Okay, I don't know what that second part means, but I'll say she's probably in World 2. I think that most of what we know in the Void Century, World 2, is right here on the second side. Drink water, I did, but it's not enough water. It's 5:16. Go to bed, bro. What you have dog? I feel though, but dog water hours, like for real. You have hours that are toxically bad. Kelchi, much love to the tube. Look at Vegapunk's speech. I did. I have, and I won't because it's a long ass speech. 5. When I saw the murals, I instantly thought about the murals in the Monsterverse, where those murals show what is to come in the future. Fair, but I don't think that's the case here. I think that the only thing that's the future is the last part of the Harley text that notifies to the coming of the third world. I think that's it. I'll be shocked if all this is actually the future. Stunned. Professor 2. Did Gunko kill Cobra because of her ability? I don't think so. Because the arrow is far away from her and it turns white. And that one that killed him is still black. Double F Levents, much over 20. Loki has real gum fruit or a rubber Logia. Also, Figurelands are interesting. Also, Figurelands are hidden Ds, and Garling plans to take the throne. Figureland are the hidden D clan. And Garland plans to take the throne, like how Bussybeard is doing his own thing. What the fuck? Okay. Lily was a hidden D. Grovelli betrayed Garling is current parallel. That's language is tough, so I'm assuming you didn't mean what you meant. That's what I'm assuming, son. You listen. I just read what he said. All right, I just read what he said. Garling isn't also in the $5. Garling isn't doing it for greater good. He's doing it for himself. Shanks is more true D, like Luffy, Roger, etc. Got you. Okay, that one's a lot better than the first. First one's kind of crazy. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. Pussy, Jesus, dude. Never would I ever even think about that. But hey, people are special. Dorkfed 5. First world, god of earth ruled and fights the ancient serpents. There were places that wished for liberation. The sun god came from the moon. So, I'm gonna write this down now. I kind of agree with you ish. We don't know the origins of the Forbidden Sun. Where did it come from? Did it just manifest naturally? Or did it come from someplace, something else? Right? I think that if this red serpent represents the land, the red line, the god of the land, then to me, this bird represents the inverse. And that's why it's coming down from the stars. The moon haunts you. The moon and the stars are where it's coming from. Therefore, it's extraterrestrial. Or it could be symbolic of the sun or the forbidden star coming down to the planet in some way. And this could be the forbidden star, which also then correlates to the beginning of book 2. Because in book 2, the breath stirred in the abyss. What breath? From where? From the forbidden star. And in doing so, the god of the forest or Mother Nature wove devils. So using the power, so let's take it more metaphorical. Using the power of the forbidden star that was lost at the end of the first world started to affect nature in a way where nature started to naturally, or in this case, unnaturally, as a byproduct of the forbidden star existing, nature started to produce devil fruits. So the god of the forest isn't an actual deity per se, but it is nature itself. Nature itself started to produce devil fruits as a byproduct of the forbidden star's existence. And the forbidden star's existence is beyond Earth's or this planet's existence, which is why it's fighting against the embodiment of the planet, the red serpent. So that's why the end of Earth or World 1 is the beginning of World 2. The fruit's existence starts to usher in the situation in book 2. But you can take it more literally and say, okay, there was a deity known as the god of the forest. And the deity of the god of the forest did use the power of the forbidden sun to create devils. Hence, why over here you see this god potentially, this god of the forest, maybe Emu, wielding the power of the sun in their hands against the forces against Emu, or the god of the forest, which would be the Joy Boy Nika coalition. Just AOT. AOT has what? AOT has some sort of fucking like worm in a tree, right, or something. I don't know. I forget. It doesn't matter. Trash. I'm gonna stop. What if they're just Logia fruits? Maybe. Who's like? I don't know if that's an elephant, man. That's the thing. It's like the elephant's weird. But before I get the elephant, before I get the Zenitsu, let me write that down. Let me write what I just said. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. No. Nature. Why do I keep on writing fucking Naruto? Nature. That's right. Nature itself was creating devil fruits as a Let me see here. So if nature itself was creating the fruits as a byproduct of the forbidden fruit existing, all right, the forbidden flame, or I guess the forbidden sun. Let me see this: the forbidden sun, the forbidden sun. Okay, and then what I have to do this? I need this now. I need space. Where's the space? Fuck, man, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I'm doing over here. I'm gonna take because this right here is book one, but I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna. Fuck! I need space. I need space. I mean, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move you over here, my chief. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna do you. I'm gonna do. No. Stop it. Thank you. No, I shouldn't leave there. Okay. I need to circle this chicken right here. This extraterrestrial chicken. Boom. Bada bing. Okay. Dude. Because I'm actually gonna doubt. I'm gonna press X to doubt if this is actually a kid that drew this thing. I'm gonna doubt massively. Hard. I think it's the midget. I said it. I think it's a giant midget. I said it. All right, the people of this fractured moon are perhaps the Lunarians, but there are too few of them left alive to be significant. It also represents the people who saw with NL are a mechanical race and poetry, all the races that lived as well. I think that book 2 is actually more simplistic than book 1 is. I'll be with you. I think book 1 is where you have all like the juicy like what the fuck shit. This book is much easier. Much easier. Forces of Darkness, Elders, and the 20 Nations versus the Coalition of the Sun, aka Nika, Ancient Giants, Mermaids, Tontada, Giants, or maybe Buccaneers, potentially Space Robots, Minks, Lunarians, Alabastians potentially, Samurai, whoever you are, Yonko Kaido's progenitors, Fish. I think that's way simpler. This is like way simpler. Because we already got a lot of information about, dude, Ziz. The hell you doing, son? Much love for the fucking $100. What do you mean what I'm doing? Okay. Let me mark this though. Let me mark this. By the way, you guys, this is something that I just kind of pulled together, and I was like, let me just do this real quick because sometimes I don't do things that are this similar, but when I go through research and I do a lot of things on videos, I kind of do similar things. I kind of ponder, theory craft. I test my theories out at each other, that kind of stuff. It's not your standard affair that I do this kind of stuff, but then again, it's not a standard chapter. Okay. This chicken is likely this chicken is a representation of the sun god / forbidden sun. It comes down from on high. On high. On high. And is fighting against the Earth. This Land, because I don't know if that's fighting against the red line itself. I'm saying land. This is in lockstep with Vegapunk message about the Devil powers be unnatural existence. Yes. Red Hawk. Yes. Yes. AIM. Yes. Yes. Red Hawk. Red Rock. White Phoenix in the future. Red Hawk. Red Rock. White Phoenix. Or Red Phoenix. Whatever. Luffy has attacks that tend to correlate with fire and birds. Fire and birds. And I think that's probably significant of something, for sure. Red Dawn, maybe. Star Phoenix. Griffin. White Griffin. Or Red Griffin. Or Star Griffin. Blake Griffin. I like this. See, this is good shit. This is good shit. No, not Red Eagle. You don't downgrade from Rock to Eagle. No offense to the fucking Eagles, but I mean, listen, I've seen those big ass eagles in Alaska, huge, but they're not mythical, right? You have to. What can one up a rock, right? The only thing that can one up a rock in terms of big birds, I think, in mythology, would either be a phoenix or a griffin. This man's the Red Sparrow. He downgraded past Hawk. The fuck? Yo, Jomer, stop downgrading. What are you doing? Stop it. Can you guys stop downgrading the attack, please? That'd be great. All right. Phoenix. A cockatrice? Oh, those look pretty scary, aren't they? Oh, my God. Pigeon. Okay, wait. Red New York pigeon. Okay, now I feel you. Okay. All right. This man said Red Robin. Yum. Okay, now we're just idiots. All right. This lockstep is waking as much as about them. Star. Well, normally, yeah. White Star Phoenix gun? White Star. Ooh, let's call it White Star. Yeah. For now, we'll call it White Star. Cole, what do you think of the Eve of the Tree being the god of the forest? Maybe that's possible. I'm not gonna deny that. But it could also be just nature stuff. It could be a tree or it could be nature. True. Let me actually let me add that too. Nature itself, or a tree like Eve. Yes, I have that there too. Wait, no, there was an important note I want to add. There was an important note. Oh, yeah. Okay. The bird meaning that the chicken is also over the tree, meaning that it's likely I'm gonna be meaning that it could be the breath. The breath that stirred in the abyss. Is that what they say in the other updated version? Breath that stirred. Yeah, okay. AKA the forbidden. Hold on. I'm gonna get to you. Holy shit! I had to write a lot for this guy. But this guy's important. This guy's like super. Like this bird is super important because it's coming down from on high, meaning unnatural existence or an unearthly existence. And the earth itself is fighting with this unnatural existence. But it's also overlapping with the creation of the fruits itself, you could argue, or the tree. Could be a dragon, maybe, sure. Wait, what dragons have wings? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's one. Like some Aurochs, dude. Okay, there it is. Okay. Woo. All right. Grant Webster, appreciate it. The people of the first world worship the forbidden star. This star was believed to be the source of all knowledge and power. However, it was forbidden to seek its secrets, and in doing so, would disrupt the natural order maintained by the ancient Adam and Eve trees. The fragments of the forbidden star corrupted the Adam and Eve trees, causing them to wither and twist. Let's call the first world devil fruit the very first fruit, and the sun god was unstable and uncontrollable, symbolizing the raw chaos of the star's fall. The second world devil fruits refined over generations, becoming the ones known today, categorized as Paramecia, Zoan, and Logia types. Okay. Not a bad take at all. Not at all. Actually pretty good. Pretty solid. The only thing is that I think it could be a bit too biblical, like too on the nose, but I do like that idea, though. That is a good take. That is for sure a damn good take. This may have to require multiple streams. Fuck! I may have to do this again, dude. I started this way too late. I should have started this like at 3 or 2 p.m. That's what I should have done. I realize it takes so much time, but here we are. I'm not done yet. I'm not even close to being done yet. Well, maybe not. Hold on. I'm not done. Hold on, wait. I'm not done. Let me keep it pushing. Fuck. Oh, that's lovely. That's beautiful. Cole, Dyson sphere theory works if you remember the Eve tree provides light to fishermen, as it says. Well, it should take light from the sun. That's the theory. But yeah, my theory is that there's a Dyson sphere, or it could be a Dyson sphere, right? That's one of my biggest theories. I did a video now that actually had like a good amount of views, which is nice. But yeah, I remember that was my main, because I think it would make so much more sense if it was, especially if we talk about the planet's alignment, where if the other planets, if it's not moons that we see in the O'Hara globe, if it is genuinely other planets that circle around the One Piece world, it's a geocentric model of the solar system, not heliocentric, then it could be because there is a sun in the middle of the planet. Or the undying flame, the forbidden star, that could be so powerful that its gravitational force even exceeds that of the sun in the solar system, and it forces everything to actually rotate on the planet itself. Maybe humanity touched the Forbidden Sun was multiple having these OG powers. Then it what? Then in a second world, powers manifested in devil fruits. Maybe because like, you can argue that in many respects, you can argue that essentially what we're getting at here is that the Forbidden Star, in some ways, is the progenitor of all devil fruits. That's the idea in some way because people desire the Forbidden Sun for various reasons because of the conditions of the world back then, whatever they were. People desired the Forbidden Star in the same way the desires and the hopes and dreams of men also help spawn the devil fruits in some way, but not actually spawn per se, but they were able to create them because nature was having them exist via the power of the Forbidden Sun. The Forbidden Sun, as far as we know, nowadays is not creating devil fruit powers. But back then, they were. Because as far as we know, every fruit already exists in an encyclopedia. Why? Also, Dirk, I see you. Sun God came from the moon and shot lightning at the tree to give a chance and place to escape the chaos. The earth god became enraged and red line. Maybe. I will say this though. To me, and I thought about it too, the lightning bolt kind of looks like a road. Like the king is there on top of like he's kind of in the crossroads between the lightning bolt and what may be Zunisha. Yeah, stairs. Stairway to heaven. Or a stairway to escape. Yeah. Stairway to heaven, stairway to escape, escaping to space. So maybe there were, and now to be fair, I don't know why this person with the wings is here, but they could be aliens. Or actually, no, let me see here. Let me see. This makes sense. Actually, I'm gonna do this too. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do. Hold on. Oh, actually, time out. Yeah, someone did donate. Let me actually. Ooh. Hold on. I know that I don't get the donations. Let me go Shmelmas. Give me a second. Mega Buster. Okay, I got you. What I interpreted in the ancient city was whatever that they were mining from the underworld. Wait, why can't I see the entire thing? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, Looney Tune, I do see your donation. If you're still here, Looney Tune, I do see it now. Okay, yeah, I see your tip, but for some reason the tip, just the tip, it's not appearing fully on my stream. I don't know why it's not doing that. What the fuck? Yeah, Looney Tune, I see you said it was a man that touched the Forbidden Sun, but slaves wished for the sun god. The slaves, not man, created Nika. I think it's saying Nika. It's not. What the fuck? Yeah, Looney Tune, if you're still here, I do see it now, but it's not showing me the entire thing. It's actually kind of annoying. Let me hold on. Let me see here. Nah. Nah, it's tough. Okay, I'm gonna try and figure that out later. I'm sorry about the Looney Tune. I see some of your donation. Just so I see some of donation from Megabuster. Much love, brother, dude. What I interpreted as the ancient city was whatever that they were mining from the underworld. You need to, and then it just cuts off. I can't read the rest of it. I don't know why. Yeah, they changed something on. Oh, that sucks, dick. They changed something on Stream Elements, and I can't read the entire thing. I don't know why I can't do that. Long as fuck. Talk to myself. Try. I see you. Appreciate you. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not gonna try to do it right now, but I see your donations. I see what you're saying, and I'll probably get to that. Because honestly, if I'm real with you guys, I'll probably have to do like another stream for this. I am probably gonna have to do another stream for this whole thing. Cause we're not done yet, dude. And it's 9 o'clock, and I thought I'd be done. I thought it'd be like a 3-hour thing, but we've been yapping constantly. So this is like, I guess, part 1. Let's call it part 1. And depending on what they actually say in the, you know what? Fuck me. I may do a version on this one not a version, but I may update this one depending on what happens with the Viz Media version. And then so from there, I may change some of the text. I may go across this and see what's going on because there's a lot. There is a fuck ton. So we're not done this yet. I want to get to all this before we get to the next chapter. So probably almost 3 hours, I should say. My fault. But okay, but I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Let me just continue on where I was before. Because I do need you on Patreon later tonight too. You know what I'm saying? I do need you on Patreon. Okay, more donations on YouTube. At least let me get to all the donations I can. Obed 10. I think the first world was run by Lunarians because of their ability to adapt to bad conditions. Probably the humans were slaves then. In World 2, it probably got flipped by the humans. Okay. Is that person a Lunarian? It's not out of the question. I don't see the fire near them, but it's not out of the question. It's Roge. It's Jesus. Jesus Prime, of course. I don't know. It's not out of the question. Let me. It's because the Lunarians do have the body types to live in any environment. Then in World 2 of flips. I like that. That's actually not a bad tick at all. I think. Because something was forcing the people of the world back then to try and escape their predicament. Or I guess things plural. Also, the lightning bolt. I should want to do this, make it clean, boom, with a fire, then boom. Lightning bolt looks like a stairway to the heavens. This could signify, this could mean that some people, that some races, fuck it. That some people on the world escape to the skies. To the skies to avoid the first world disaster. The first world flood. I want to use the word flood here. The first world flood, while others were on Noah. Okay. Cole, the lightning is going to Frankie, I believe. It's a metaphor. I don't know if it is or not, because you can argue that maybe Frankie, because we don't know exactly what's going on there with Frankie and Pluton. So, I remember we had a take two where Pluton might be, or Frankie could become Pluton. Where one thing I'm trying to figure out too is, where are the ancient weapons in this whole thing? And I think we did this before last time, where we went to this chapter. Yeah, so Thor didn't draw it before, but we draw it in that version that I have. But we have this, where you have these drops of water, and then they're coming from on high, but at the same time, maybe there's not a giant floating whale, but rather it's more just symbolic of, let's say, forces that are involved in fighting, right? But when you count the number, you have 15. But with the Uranus weapon, there are 16 death rays. So maybe there's a raindrop somewhere. Maybe Oda want to add one. Who knows? But there's 15 drops. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 drops. If there's 16 drops, that'd actually match the exact same number of death rays that you'd see destroy Ludicea Kingdom in the manga. In the anime, it's a whole different thing. But in the manga, you'd think, okay, maybe that matters. And that matters too, because the number 16 seems to be very important for the celestial dragons. There are guesses as to why it's the case, but for example, remember when in Dofi's flashback, when Dofi and his family were being attacked by the people of the town or of the island, one guy said that a celestial dragon killed his kid and shot them 16 times. When Luffy rang the bell to pay homage to Ace, he rang the bell 16 times. 16 holy bullets. Right. Dofi's move. Also, if you look at the current century of the world of One Piece, in the age of the sea serpent, right now, this is the age, so this will probably coincide with this in a big way. Sea serpent, serpent of fire, god of land, and so on, right? It's the current age is also the 16th century. I think it's the year 15 something. So it's the 16th century of the age of the sea serpent. 16 races, I checked, but I mean, there's more than that. There's a lot more than that. But I guess some of these races are it depends, I guess, what you would consider, of what you would consider a race. You could argue, and I did in that video, that if you, let's say, categorize some races together, let's say just long arm, long neck, and long legs are just enhanced enhanced limbed humans, shit like that. Then you can get maybe 16 races. You kind of finagle it there. Yeah, you can. The Lunarian in story 3 has dark skin, winged a humanoid. In story 1, it might be just Skyping. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. But it also is a good point too that the Lunarians would be the ones to survive the most, the best, in a world that's covered in fire, right, engulfed in flame, because they could adapt to any conditions. So it wouldn't matter if it was or if it was engulfed in flame or not. Luffy started his journey at age 16. Yeah, 17. Yeah, 17. 16 is war or Buddhism coded. I'm not sure. Wait, how do we war coded? Hella, much love for the 5 on YouTube to this. Even if it's not Loki there, we know the fruit is passed through generations in his family. Fair. Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call. Loki's fruit is passed on is passed down okay. Yeah, it's passed down. Yeah, it's passed down. Yes, exactly. So nice. There we go. All right. What else is there? A lot. So we got that lightning thing. Let me actually take this real quick. My layout is getting all scrunched. Okay. Ah! This man says you can drink beer at the age of 16 in Germany, as if the fact that Otis think actually maybe it is. Maybe maybe you're cooking. Okay, let me see here. Dirk against is this. Zunisha is a pet who betrayed its masters and was punished. Two Nisha knew Zunisha. You mean Zunisha knew both two Nikas? I think just no. Zunisha mentions Joy Boy. I don't think Zunisha mentions anything. I don't think there's another Nika. I think that there could be a. I don't think it's another Nika, bro. I don't think so. I do not think so. I don't think so. I don't know what to do with the Zunisha. I actually don't know. I'll be with you, bro. I don't. Zunisha's a very, very. Because I don't know if that's actually an elephant. I have no idea. It kind of looks like an elephant, but it could be signifying water and then someone's on a boat. But it looks like Zunisha undeniably, but I don't know if that actually is Zunisha or not. This Nika is tripping? Shit, dude. It is King. There's the rowboat because he's a vessel. He's on a ship. Kind of, dude. All right. Let me see what else is there. Let me see book 1. The city is more symbolic. Oh, you know, okay. I'll just slide in Zunisha's here. So, cause this is a weird thing, man. I'm gonna just be like this, bro. I'm gonna be like yoink. Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna do. We'll talk to me. Is this? Zunisha was forced. Wait, was Zunisha punished pre-Void Century 1,000 years ago? Because I know it's 1,000 years old. Hold on. I don't know. Here's something that you have to think about too. You probably during, because what I'm thinking about, what word does the Frozen Strike come from? What world? I would probably say World 2. World 2 is the simplest one, because World 2 is just involving stuff we already know come before. That was probably Joy Boy's hat. I don't think the sun. Every time we see the sun god Nika, it's never depicted in any way with a straw hat. Never. Whether it was whose interpretation, whether it was the one we saw. I think maybe we saw one with Vegapunk, I forget. And then there was one we saw recently on Elbaf with the sword and the shield. Every time, we saw Joy Boy, fair enough, on Egg Island, but not actually Nika. But Nika itself isn't depicted actually with a sword and shield. Well, no, I'm lying to you. That's Joy Boy too. But yeah, either way. Zunisha's hats? That's kind of cute if I had a hat. Or it could be just a giant herd of elephants in general. Who knows? Is this an elephant? Is it Zunisha? There might have been, because where'd it come from, right? There might have been a large herd of Zunisha-like elephants. And they, like the Noah Ark, were used to help. People survive the destruction of First World. If the First World was destructed as a flooding event, Zunisha or a herd of Zunishas, they're fine. Quote unquote fine, right? They're so tall, the water won't reach their levels. So just walk on. And then this elevator could maybe actually be an elevator where folks are trying to get on these Zunishas. And then the king of the Zunishas, the matriarch, is like, I'll allow you. But that's just like, that's nothing is off the table. That's kind of the point though, right? Okay, and then we have, stop it. Let me do this, and then do this, let me do this. $19 people on the shown. Hold on, is it 19 people total or 19 just on the freaking machine? Because these are folks too, no? Let me see here. Hold on, time out. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. But why are we leaving these folks? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, why are we leaving them out? Hold on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, when you include the king. 21, 22, 20. That's 23, 24, 25. Yeah, they're 25. Why are we excluding everybody else? Out of curiosity. Missed on the. So it's just like. I mean. So it's just those that have ties to the city / conveyor. But then they'll be there too. No, I guess maybe not. Because it'll be over 19 if you do that. Right, like there's 2 folks staying on the animals too. Holy shit. My goodness. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. Cole, my whole idea is that the Eve tree would have betrayed the god of the land, Emu, the same way Eve betrayed God by making devil fruits, an alternative to the power Emu grants. It's possible. I'm not gonna deny that. But I just don't see it being literal. I'll be shocked if it's literal. Why are you trying to whisper, motherfucker? Wisp. Okay, what's going on with whispers? Oh, okay, I got you. Got you, lol. All right, Megabuster, I got you. Let's hear. So what you say? You said in that dono earlier. What I interpret from it was whatever that they were mining or taking from the underground / underworld, you need to be dead first in order to enter, in order to excavate whatever material / energy. Once you come back up, you're alive and made to supply energy that the ancient kingdom is then forced to die again and repeat the cycle, an endless undying slave cycle. Buccaneers could have been Buccaneer ability, the ability Vegapunk hinted at. So let me run that by so I can make more sense of it. So you're saying that these orbs or these stars are not really stars. They're energy from the underworld. And people are forced to die and then reborn and continue a cycle of mining energy from the underworld. And these folks could be Buccaneers because Buccaneers have the ability of some kind to go in and out of the underworld. Then they're forced to die again and repeat the cycle, an endless, undying slave cycle. There is an ability that they have that we don't know what they can do, for sure. But isn't it a bit OD if they just come back and die? I mean, hey, I'm dead and I'm back. What's up? It feels like, yeah, like, you know, like fucking Kratos goes to Hades. It's like, what? And come back like, huh? Nani? I feel like maybe. Hold up. What's stopping them from coming back to life now? Like, why didn't Kuma's dad, like, just come back to life? Like, lol, duh, we're Buccaneers, kid. Shit's light work. Death, light work, man. Light work. First time? Yeah, not a big deal. Like, oh, fucking K. If the Buccaneers could, if they were that nice, where y'all at? Crazy idea, but that's something I probably want to put my money on right now, if I'm being real. It could be a Shandian by Zunisha, hence the white wings, and the other wings is Lunarian with the black wings in the frame. Possible. Okay, I like that. And also by the normal whale could be a Oni like Yamato, and the one by the giant will and the one by the giant is a mink like Carrot. Oh wait, the Oni like okay. See, this to me I think is weird though. I don't see how it's an Oni. I'll agree with you. In fact, I remember someone said before that it's actually more likely a mink because we see in the whale forest. Well, yeah, they have a whale forest, and the whale forest you can argue is similar to, let's say, this. It's the same sort of whale. The whale forest whale and this whale are very similar types of whales, and then the minks would be more conjoined with that. But it does leave the question: what the hell are you then? That for sure is a question. Like, what the fuck are you then? Like, are you another mink? But it seems kind of redundant. So, would the Sulong minks be separated from the normal minks? Okay, hold on. Could we separate the Sulong minks from the minks? There was a race of Sulong minks, and then over the course of time, they intermingle with the regular minks, and then that Sulong ability, or that Sulong state, well, it wound up becoming a state, rather than say an actual race, per se. Because if not everyone can go Sulong, right? Yeah, because they can go either berserk, or they can lose themselves in that stuff, yeah. But also it's because, you can argue, it'd be like in the same vein as Ancient Giants. Right now, there aren't that many ancient giants at all. But back in the day, there were a lot more ancient giants. So you can argue that maybe actually even there were only ancient giants back in the day. Maybe. That's a bit much though. And then you can say, okay, ancient giants, and then those are right here. These are buccaneers, not giants. You can argue that potentially. But that is a sell. That's tough. Okay. Cole, Wolf Deity and Wano would have been at a battle. I don't know if the Wolf Deity is actually a thing. I think I think Wolf Deity is just the different user, because it would coincide with the idea of what is it again now? Like nourishing the devils. A breath stirred in the abyss. The god of the forest summoned its devils. Summoned its devils. I don't think, unless it's actually uniquely devils. But that's more emu shit. I don't think you get a guardian of Wano with emu's abilities. No, I would doubt that tremendously. Those would be very self-serving devils, and devils that only follow emus will. Yeah, for sure, guaranteed. I don't think they're guarding any forces. TDM9. People going down appear to have halos rise of light. Yeah, but I don't know. See the thing. We don't know if they're the same people. That's an assumption, right? Here's the thing. As I said before, this could be a cycle of death and rebirth. Or no, death and birth. Where people naturally, over the course of time, die. And then new folks are born. It's a repeated theme where you see in One Piece where people inherit the will of all the folks that died before them. All right? Right here, Dr. Hito Luke. He's dying. He's dead. Underworld. But who takes that mantle? Chopper. Chopper takes the inherited will of those folks. And actually, too, that's funny. Because even though it's above them, the star, when the folks go down, they don't have any stars in their hands. They only have halos. Why they get bigger? Because as you grow older, your hopes and dreams continue to grow. Like as you get older, let's say by the time you probably have more hopes and dreams or things you want to achieve in your life when you're 20 or 22, rather than let's say when you're 10 and you don't understand the world around you that much at all. You know, like over the course of time, these things start to grow. But then as you get older and older and older, and then the weight of society and the world, that's why the city is coming out of the snake, because it represents the world itself. The world itself bogs you down, And then over the course of time and obligations and life in general and getting older, you start to lose sight of those hopes and dreams. They fade, but you can pass them on. Like this person. I think this person here is actually like low-key very important. This person right here who is having their arms stretched out. It kind of feels like they're passing on their hopes and dreams, their, what their wishes to somebody else. They're just passing them on. That's what I think. I don't think it has anything to do with actual mining a star or like mining the underworld. I think, again, the Elbathians are hella superstitious. I don't think it involves actually mining for a specific material. No, I don't think so. No. Or going to the underworld and then coming back to life, like with Dragon Balls. No, if it is, then fine. But I'll be very. I think it's way more metaphorical than it is literal. I think this whole thing, at least for book one, I think for World 1, I think it's way more metaphorical than it is literal. Way more metaphorical. Like, unbelievably so. I could be wrong. Professor, what if everyone had Bonnie's ability and Saturn tried to recreate them so when he was telling her her ability weakens as she ages? That's kind of the case here too, because it's kind of like the possibilities of Bonnie, her distorted future gets more certain the older she becomes. And so once your future is more set in stone, the hopes and the dreams, the desires, or again, because the same things that we see, folks are carrying out of the underworld, the same stars are also the same stars we see next to the moon. How does that make any sense? How can the same stars that we see, the same lights that we see that folks are carrying, be the same things around the moon? The fuck? Are souls just floating around the moon in orbit? Like, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm doing Patreon. Yeah. We have to watch Solo Leveling and Sakamoto Days and a whole bunch of shows. One Piece, Fisher Island. We got a lot to watch. I know. Oh yeah, but today I'm not watching all the shows. Today I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna choose a few shows that are primetime shows, and then some shows are gonna get pushed back to Monday. So, do you think that the circle crater around the moon? Do you think that these circle craters on the moon in the mural could be a number of the major cities on the moon? 1, 2, 3, 5 major cities on the. That's possible. I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the stories, who is it that needs to meet? Do you think at the end of the stories, who needs to meet? Oh, this part. Okay. You know what? We need to do part 2. We need to do part 2 for this, obviously, because it's a lot. And these things will be readjusted for the Viz Media version when it comes out tomorrow. So I can't do this tomorrow. I could try this on Monday. I'm gonna try and stream Monday afternoon at an earlier time, and then we'll title this again on Monday, because I want to finish this whole thing before when do cats start spoiling on Twitter? Is it Wednesday or is it Tuesday? Tuesday? Okay. Taco. Okay, so then on Tuesday, what I'll do is that we'll do on Monday afternoon. We'll do this again. This will be a part. So also has 2 parts to work on now, not just one. He has 2. Lovely. Right now, bruh? No, fuck that. There's no way. There's no fucking way. It's not even. How would the next chapter release have intel now when when you have the current chapter not even dropped in Japan yet, officially at least? Stop trolling, dude. But But let me get to that last part then. The actual end of World 3. Because we've been focusing on like bits of World 2 and World 1 a lot. But that's necessary because I think World 1 is the most ambiguous by far. The most ambiguous by far and away. But the part where they say, right here, where is it again? The sun is reborn, a new dawn will break. Surely this time they'll meet again. Surely this time they will meet again. They will meet. I think it's Luffy and I think it's Luffy and the One Piece treasure. I think there's actually a very good case to make now that the One Piece treasure is the Forbidden Sun. It is the undying flame. It is the eternal flame. I think that is the treasure. That is the cornerstone treasure because it is the only thing I can possibly think of that has the power to literally change the world, like what Vegapunk is saying. So that's what I'll say. Maybe not like 100%, but 95. I think there's a 95% chance that the undying flame, the Forbidden Sun, is the cornerstone One Piece treasure. And then Luffy will find the One Piece treasure, and that will be the sun god, Nika, reuniting with the Forbidden Sun. And also, memory part here also harkens about the Dr. Luke stuff and, not forgetting the Nika's existence, that kind of stuff. The fish could be Sea King and by the mermaid. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. And then I bet some of the blues. I mean, that's fair too. That is fair too. The sun will be born, a new dawn will break. Surely this time they will meet. That's possible too. Yeah, it could be the all blue. That's possible too. Actually, that is actually a pretty good call. Like, it could be the all blue as well. Because I think that the separation parts are the calamities, where the calamities cause the world to split and divide. Therefore, it meet again could be the blues. That's actually a very good call too. That is actually a very good, very, 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 very good call. Very good call. Okay, let me see here. Let me add that part in because I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. And I'm gonna dart over to part 3 because I do like that. That is actually like a good idea. The end of World 3 could mean Luffy finding the One Piece treasure, thereby Sun God and Forbidden Sun meet again. Hold on. Okay. They reunite. Or it could mean the convergence of all the oceans since the end of First World and Second World would split did split the world. Thereby, so this would mean undoing All blue. It's all blue. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Bien. Yeah, Frankie's matters. I think Frankie matters for sure. I'll get to that. We got to this much as it was today on stream. I want to do more, but it's 9:30 and I have to stream on Patreon. I need to grab some food first, bring it over, eat that while we stream. But this is incredible, man. Listen. I had a quote in my video. I was like, yo, hold up. Is One Piece the new Odyssey? And I'm like, damn. Donations though. Let me read these real quick because I'm gonna try. I get to you right at least. TDM again. People going down have Halos. Rise of the Light. True. Professor Chaos over here. What if everyone has Bonnie Billy got there earlier too? The Book of Eli. Nice movie by the way. 2. Emu being a force god may mean bestowing power. Possibly. True. The god of force can it births life. But why demonic life only? KC and MC, do you think the first or second world was more technology advanced, or maybe the Vegapunk, the second world, picked up where the first world left off? I think it could be a mix of both. Where like at the end of the first world, they were getting very advanced because they had like NL, like Arc Max and shit like that, and they even made Noah. But as a result, they started. But something went awry, and then you had a calamity start to occur. As a result, then you had second world, that took that technology, still advanced upon it, probably, but then they also lost that because of Emu and company, right? That's the idea. So that's the idea. But I think but yeah, I would say at the end of first world and for most of world 2, they're very technology advanced. That's what I'd say. Because there's signs of that for both NL and the Arc Maximum stuff. You have the gears, you have actual cities. You have potentially mechanisms of mind that go maybe to the underworld or somewhere in inner Earth. Who knows? You have ancient automata robots that are fighting alongside. So yeah, they're very advanced. Way more so than they are now in third world. Way more so. Papa Paul, what do we think about the half moon being either the Figurelands or the D's? Both could have reasons to dream, and whoever the half moon is must have connections to the full moon, right? Love the chapter. True, the chapter is great. I mean, there are ideas, obviously, where there could be, I would say just the D clan in general, where the D clan or people of the D have all existed throughout history. Even giants are D clan members. So you can argue, let's say, even minks could have been, even fishman and mermaids, honestly. Dragon looking east towards this mural, like Frankie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I would say, or I would think that I want to say that this does involve Blackbeard, because Blackbeard never sleeps. And when Oda does draw the image of him, as a kid, he's under the full moon. So I wonder if that matters too. And according to Saturn, he does have some sort of unique lineage. Blackbeard does have a unique lineage. So I wonder if like the full moon thing and the half moons are different clans, or they're part of the same clan, then maybe BB could be like a representation of that full moon stuff too. Maybe. Scarlet Waterfowl. Stop it. Boogie Light 2. What if the Undying Flame is the Earth's core? Yeah. I have said it before for a while now. Yes. The idea of my Dyson sphere. But that would mean that in the past they were like super giga advanced. I mean, that's... Is that like a Model 2 civilization or something? Or 3? That's super advanced. It's scary. Herlock, is that Herlock Shaloms? Much love 5. Maybe the two beasts are dueling Plutons. The one on the tree being the natural beast, and the one in the skyscraper being from blueprints. That's not a bad idea. But I feel like because it's come from, it's a ship. I feel like Frankie being closer to the Zunisha elephant is more like reminiscent of that, rather than, let's say, the chicken. But that's possible. Again, this is why I can't listen. Normally I stake my flags pretty firmly, but I just can't do that for this thing because this is you could be spot the fuck on. You really could be. JPX, much love. €5. Hey Cole, I noticed the X symbol on the serpent are similar to the X symbol on the ruins on the moon. With NL. 3 a.m. here, nice stream. Talk to me. The X on the moon. What do you mean X on the moon? What you mean? What X? Not sure what you mean. I'll be honest with you. Is that Eric Tolado? Oh my fucking goodness! Is that the lad? Is that the boy? Is that my man? Eric Tolado. Mama Truck 2. You want to chat, bro? I was gonna do a quick stream. But I can chat on Monday if you're gonna be around for some time. But I maybe not because I'm gonna be chatting at afternoon hours in America. But because I need to check my Patreon like soon. So I'm gonna do a part 2 for this. I can't, unfortunately, I just can't get a feeling right now. This is insane. Yeah, man. We. Holy shit. But I do plan on doing a stream in the future for sure, Eric. I want to get everybody into a stream, at least, and we can talk about this for God knows how many hours. Like maybe, I don't know, 19 hours and just go long on this one. But yeah, tell me when you're streaming next. I will, for sure. Because I do want to finish this at least with my chats. So I want to give my chat some time to breathe and get their thoughts out there as much as they can, right? Try to be a good streamer, a good content creator, right? Chainsaw Man, whew, that's enough to wait. I'm sorry for all the Chainsaw Man fans out there, but that shit's gonna have to wait a little bit longer, okay? It's not my fault that your Oda just dropped some insane fire, but we'll get to Denji's Goonery soon enough. Don't worry about that. We will, okay? So, but yeah, Eric, I will get to you. I want to say, I'm really hoping that before the end, before the next chapter drops, I'll do a stream. I'm hoping. Because tomorrow I can't do that because tomorrow I need to travel for a bit. So I can't do that. All right. Either way. So we covered those donations. Appreciate you guys. No doubt about that. I'm going to have Austin do a part 1, part 2, maybe part 3 of this. Because we're not done cooking yet. We are not done cooking. Fuck, man. All right. Patreon stream in 30 minutes. Be there at B Square. Solo leveling. Sakamoto days. One Piece, Fishman Island, and many more shows. So until then, love you guys. I'm going to see you guys for the stream on Monday afternoon, early afternoon. We're going to finish this. We're going to finish this, okay? The building's going to be sorry? It's fine. Oh, you mean the buildings are the same? Oh, dude, nigga. Wait, time on. No? And yeah. No, okay, I need to stop. I'm sorry. Hold on. Are they the same? Oh, The buildings on the inner moon have the same X's on them as the Jormungandr snake. Let me fucking. Oh, I mean, this is me. This is a loose connection. It's not something I'm not against it. Same X. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it at all. But that would mean that the people of the sky probably were on Earth first and then fled to the moon to avoid the first calamity, and then came back later on once the resources of the moon were depleted. Okay. JPEX, you cooked. Though, to be fair, we're inferring a lot. But then again, to be fair, nothing is off the table now. Nothing.